Hi guys, and welcome to the lovely, beautiful town of Pleasantview in The Sims 2. I have been playing a lot of The Sims 2 lately, and I think I got a pretty good place right now in my Pleasantview where, you know, I'm not too deep into it, so it's pretty easy to understand from the beginner's standpoint. Now, if you have never played Pleasantview, this is the messiest, the craziest, the most chaotic The Sims has ever been. These families in this town are so messy. Now, you're seeing on this map, there's only like about 8 different families. All these families have relationships with each other. You know, they're interconnected in some way. You know, maybe one's cheating with another sim that lives right down the block, so on and so forth. Pleasantview is incredibly messy, and I'm gonna get into what I mean here in just a second. Now, we have a lot of ground to cover in this video, so I'm going to try and show you guys all 8 families here in Pleasantview that I have been playing with in my spare time. So the first household that we are going to dive into is the Goth family, and as you can see here, we have Cassandra and Dawn and their 3 children. It's not actually Mortimer and Alexander. We'll get to them in just a second. So currently it is 1:50 in the morning here. Dawn is fast asleep next to Cassandra over here. This is so cute. I love how Sims can cuddle together in The Sims 2. It's really adorable. But obviously they are living in the traditional Goth household. This is the household that everybody knows immediately. You know, when you begin, this is the household. So where do I begin? First and foremost, you kind of start off this household with a scenario where you can have Cassandra either marry Dawn or leave him at the altar. I decided to have her marry Dawn, and so he moved in, and he did in fact take the Goth last name. And I just think that he take the Goth last name because he wants the clout, he wants the esteem that comes with the Goth last name. So he took that and he moved into the Goth mansion, and they immediately started having babies. Cassandra is a family sim, which means that she will always roll wants to have children and that sort of thing. So obviously down here I have 2 wants locked in of her wanting to have 10 children, which is like, oh my god, that's a lot. And then she also wants to have another baby. So that is currently what she has on her plate. She is project leader level 5 in science. I figured that she'd follow in her dad's footsteps, so I just kept her in there instead of having her quit and just become like a stay-at-home mom with her children, because god knows she could with all these children that she has. Oh my god, shut up, come over here and help him. So obviously Dawn and Cassie have 3 children. So we have Annalise over here, we have Antonio, and then we have Elias or however you guys want to say that. So I do an alphabetical naming system in my Pleasantview, and they were the first babies born in my rotation, so they get the A names. Obviously they were twins because they're the same exact age, so she had twins on her first ever try. Good for you, Cassandra. I don't even have her take the twin thing, I don't think. Oh, I did have her take super fertility. Okay, so that makes sense why she had twins then. Anyway, so here she is with her little baby. I'm gonna have her take care of him. I don't know why she's in her lingerie. Well, I can imagine why she's in her lingerie. Her and Dawn were probably getting freaky, I'm not gonna lie. They tend to do that a lot, especially with ACR. They love to autonomously try for babies and just woohoo all the time, and it's just chaotic in this household. Because I'll turn around, I won't even say them woohoo, and then suddenly Cassandra will be pregnant. I'll be like, oh okay, that's fun, that's nice. So on the side, Dawn has a lot of relationships. Now in my Pleasantview playthrough, I think that Dawn would be bisexual, so he is currently into both men and women. So he does have a romantic interest that is Shay, this guy named Shay that he works with. I can show you guys also the family tree here. So we have Dawn's parents, and he's currently married to Cassie. Now Dawn has another child named Byron Goth, who we'll get into very shortly. This is his child with Dina, and Dina plays this off as Mortimer's kid, but we'll get into him in a little bit here. But Dawn has never met Byron. He doesn't know who he is. I don't even think he knows that he exists, to be honest with you, so he's not really in the picture. But obviously they have 3 children together, so that's pretty much what Dawn knows and what he currently is doing. He's taking care of his 3 children, and honestly he's a pretty good dad. I think the twins learned all their skills. So Byron learned to be potty trained by his dad, he learned to walk from his mom, and then he learned to talk from his mom as well. And Annalise, she learned to talk from her mom, walk from her dad, and she didn't get potty trained, unfortunately. I guess I just didn't have enough time or something. Elias has had everything learned. He learned to walk from his mom, talked from his dad. Oh, he hasn't been potty trained yet, so I guess I have to get on that. Dawn has had a lot of success in the medical career. He's currently level 6, a general practitioner, so he's doing quite well. He needs to learn some more skills though to get up there, but that's pretty much what he's doing. Cassie hasn't found out yet that Dawn has cheated on her at all. She's living in blissful ignorance right now. She has no idea. And also they have a doggy named Pink Soup. If you guys don't know what Pink Soup is, it's basically like purple flashing that you get when your game runs out of memory. So I named her Pink Soup because I think when we adopted her, she turned into the pink flashing Pink Soup. That is where the Goth family is at. Honestly, I didn't do much with them. They have a car, they got a driveway now, getting like a little driveway, and they can actually drive into this driveway. It's really cool. It doesn't just like teleport into the parking space anymore. It, like actually they drive in. It's really a cool mod that I have. And I did decide to give them the Goth mansion. I think it'd be like Mortimer's gift to them. Obviously he knows that Cassie's going to be starting a really big family, and I thought that, you know, he would give her the house. And I used to have this be Alexander's room over here, and this was Morty's room, but then I moved them out to go and live with Dina, and we'll get into them in just a second. They're actually the next family on the rotation. So now Annalise lives in Alexander's old room, and Antonio lives in Morty's old room. And then obviously when Elias grows up, he's gonna take the bottom bunk here and he will sleep in the same room as his brother. So that is where the Dawn and Cassandra side of the Goth family are currently in Pleasantview. So up next we have the standard Goth family. I would say that they're the standard Goth family. We have Morty, and then we have Alexander, but Alexander is actually at uni and I have not moved him in yet. So he's currently sitting in like my sim bin in my Sims University. So we won't see him, just know that he's off at uni. He wanted to go to uni, I don't want to, so I decided to let him go. But they live right down the street from Dawn and Cassandra's side of the Goth family, Dina and Morty. So we're gonna load into them right now. Okay, so here we are. We are greeted with Byron Goth, who is actually, like I already talked about, this is Dawn's kid, guys. This is not Morty's child, but because the kid has blonde hair, I figured that Dina could probably play Byron off like Byron was Morty's kid. And Morty, obviously he didn't figure it out. He thinks that Byron is completely his kid. So we have Byron Goth up here. He just aged up from a toddler actually, so I don't really know much about him yet, but we'll get there when we get there. This is his personality. But over here we have Dina, who has been doing her hoe thing around Pleasantview, the queen herself. She obviously married Morty and they live in this beautiful home now. And listen to him playing music. It's so nice. He's really talented. He has been just playing this piano non-stop. He's currently almost level 10 in creativity, which is crazy. So he plays really good. But honestly, I don't find this family a lot of fun. This is Alexander's old room, by the way. I loved what I did with Alexander's old room. I think that it's so nice. Oh, and obviously I downloaded this house off of Mod The Sims. This is not in your Pleasantview. You have to kind of place it down. I got this off Mod The Sims, so, and it's just a renovated 210 Rateway. That's the lot's name. So here is the overview of the house. You have the first floor, beautiful kitchen. I think that this house really just screams Dina to me. Like I feel like Dina would have the like executive oversight of the furniture and everything like that. Here is the kitchen, really nice, like open floor plan. Here is the living room. I honestly think we could probably have bigger couches in here. That'd be like the one thing I would change, to be honest. We have a little office with an iMac computer, and then going upstairs we have Alexander's room, which is definitely my favorite room in this entire house, and it is also the only room I renovated. Just speaks Alexander to me. Like the black and red kind of color scheme just looks so cool. We have a baby nursery, which I'm gonna have to move Byron out of the baby nursery because he's a child now. He does not need cribs and stuff anymore. I'm not sure if Dina and Morty will have any other children. I'm not gonna force them to have kids, just because like I don't like to force my Sims to do anything really. I like them to tell me what they want to do, and I kind of follow and I help them in that path. They have kids and that's great. If they don't have kids, then I don't mind. I feel like Dina would not want to have Morty's kid just because she's like in it for the money with him. She does not actually like him for him. Then here's the top floor. We have a bathroom, little balcony area. We have an extra spare bedroom. I think I'm gonna leave this as a guest room, but I don't know if I want to take Alex. I just love this room so much. I might actually turn this into Byron's room. I'm not sure yet. And then obviously last but not least, we have the master bedroom, which is Dina and Morty's bedroom. Just super nice, super clean, kind of looks like a hotel room. I didn't notice that until now, but it really does look like a hotel room. And here is the backyard. We have like a little pond, which looks super glitchy with the snow. I didn't even realize that. This looks totally 2004 to me. Just like the graphics right here just looks so buggy. And then last but not least, we have this hot tub. Funny story about this hot tub. On the first date, Dina left this hot tub on Morty's front doorstep as like a gift, because in Sims 2, Sims get gifts when they have really good dates, and Dina just left it for him and I decided to have him keep it. So that's where he got his little hot tub from. It's very nice though. Thank you, Dina, for that. And you know what's funny is the Caliente sisters were so poor because Dina was a single mother, you know, with Byron and everything like that. Oh my god, he just maxed out his creativity skill. Holy shit. He just, oh, this guy just came in. Wow, I can't believe I caught it on camera. Wow, good job, Morty. Anyway, so Dina was a single mom. I don't know where she got the money for the hot tub. I like to think maybe she got a loan out for it or something like that. So now it is currently over here in the gazebo sort of area, and you know what, Dina doesn't have to worry about money anymore because she has $400,000, so she's very rich. That is what the Goths have been up to. Once again, Alexander's off at university, so we won't be able to see him. He did not have his first kiss, I don't think. I think he wasn't attracted to Lucy Burb. Normally I put him together with Lucy Burb. With that said, we can probably move on if you guys would like a little view of what the house looks like in its full grandeur. It's very beautiful, very, very beautiful house. I feel like Dina would have picked this house out for her and Morty. Like I feel like Morty would just let Dina pick out the kind of home that they wanted to live in. And this is obviously bigger than the initial Goth mansion, so I'm sure he'd be fine with it. So the next family we have is the Calientes, and it's just gonna be one Caliente. It's gonna be Nina, and I'm sure you guys can tell from her clothing she's actually pregnant. Yes, Nina is pregnant with her first child. So I've been having Nina just live her best whole life, and she ended up getting pregnant. Now her baby daddy, I'm not sure who it is. I honestly think that it is this guy, Kenneth Lamb, who I think he's a random, like just randomly spawned sort of sim in town. So you won't have him in your game if you play Pleasantview, I don't think, at least. But that is her baby daddy. Obviously she has seduced Daniel Pleasant, she's seduced this guy named Ethan Platt, Abjeet, Dawn, who by the way, Dawn caught her on a date with another guy, so he was kind of pressed and pissed off at her. She's trying John Burb first, like I don't know what happened with that, but yeah, these are all her conquests. Everyone else she pretty much hasn't talked to at all. What's really cute is that Nina has a really strong relationship with Byron, and why this is because Dina actually lived, when Byron was a little baby, Dina actually lived in the Caliente condo with Nina, and then obviously she moved out to live with Morty. But when she did live here, Nina took a lot of care towards Byron. Byron will like always call Nina, just like autonomously, like randomly call her. It's adorable. I love it so much. So this is what I have done with the master bedroom. It's very purple. I don't know why, but Nina gives me like purple vibes. I think it's so cute. I love this lip couch. It's so fitting to her. I've kept the bathroom the same. I just deleted all the objects just to get ready for the baby. And then the bottom level is also the same. I actually dropped off Michael Bachelor's remains. If you guys don't know, Dina actually had an ex-husband named Michael Bachelor, and his remains are just sitting, like his urn is just sitting on this coffee table, and so I removed it and I put it at the church that I have here in Pleasantview. Obviously, if you like to see the family tree, here it is. Nina's married to Morty. They have Byron together supposedly, and then Nina is just alone. She doesn't have any children yet. I mean, she's carrying her first one. So that is pretty much all that Nina has done. I enrolled her in the athletic career because she needed a job. She had a baby on the way, and I also think that she would have a college degree, so I cheated to get her a college degree. And I'm pretty much saying that she's like a dancer or something, like maybe not like a stripper, but you know, like maybe a ballet dancer or something. I'm not sure. So she has a driveway as well, so that when she saves enough money, you know, from her child support checks that she's gonna be getting soon, maybe she can buy a car or something. But that's pretty much all that I've done with Nina. She's pretty much all the same, except the fact that she's literally fucking pregnant. So the next family is actually the family that was my latest rotation. I am currently on rotation 2 here in Pleasantview, and so of course Miss Brandy Broke had her baby, her clone baby, what is supposed to be her clone baby. But if you actually have the clean template by Meet Me to the River, you can have twins, triplets, and it won't be Brandy's clone anymore. So the babies are all blonde and those two babies are named Charlie and Catalina. We were on letter C for my alphabetical naming system. Oh my god, Justin just zipped over there. What the fuck was that? Some sort of ghost type shit. And this household is like the most chaotic household. The last time I streamed Sims 2, I can put a card in the top right, that stream in specific was the least amount of fun I've ever had playing The Sims 2 because Catalina and Charlie were toddlers. I was trying to teach them all their skills. They ended up not learning any skills at all. So like they had a very, very bad upbringing. Not only that, but because they had a bad upbringing, they were mad when they aged up, and so they were literally fighting each other, like fist fighting each other. So Catalina and Charlie are like the new Angela and Lilith in town. They're literally twins that are like brawling with each other. It's very fitting. History repeats itself, that's what they say, right? So here is Charlie. She's in the bath right now. I said shower. No, the Broke family doesn't doesn't have enough money for a shower. And also they have to do bed sharing, which is so sad. Like Dustin has to sleep in his mom's bed, where literally so many children have probably been made because we don't have enough money for beds. And also, I'm gonna get to this in a second, guys, Dustin has kids. He's a teen dad. He's a teen dad with the one and only Angela Pleasant. He got Angela Pleasant knocked up, and I'm gonna get into it in a second, but he had triplets. Dustin had triplets, which is bad because I have a child support mod in my game, and yeah, we don't have enough money to pay our bills. He owes like $700 in child support. We only have 642, so we're in a very tough position right now. I got Brandy a job as a waitress. She only makes hundreds of millions a day. It's really a bad job, and Dustin, because his grades are so bad, he got kicked out of his part-time job. So Brandy is the only one making income for the family right now. She works 5 days a week, but she only makes hundreds of millions a day, so it's bad. We're in a really bad spot with the Burb family at the current moment. This is like the hardest time I've ever had playing The Sims 2. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, this family is genuinely difficult to keep them afloat. It's a really bad situation. I feel like the repo man is going to come really soon. I just noticed this photo. Why is her head an apple? Why is her head an apple? I just noticed this photo. What the fuck is that? Anyway, so that is the Baroque family. We have Bo over here. Bo is like the toddler in the game, and then Catalina and Charlie are the unborn babies, unborn baby Baroques that when you load in this household, Brandy will be automatically pregnant with. So that is what we're currently doing. That is them. We have to bed share. We don't have enough beds for all their Sims, so like they just take turns sleeping. It's so sad. I'm telling you guys, this is so fucking sad. Bo's up. Bo has been such a trooper. He took care of the household. Like he was cleaning it as much as humanly possible. When Charlie and Catalina had their diapers and bottles all over the place, he was taking care of it. He was really stepping up. I love Bo so much. He deserves the world. He deserves the world. And if you guys don't know, Bo actually has a hidden fortune token. Oh no, I forgot to throw him a birthday party. I am so sorry, Bo. I apologize, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't realize this. I can't believe he just aged up in the middle of the, oh my god, he just aged up in the middle of the room. I feel so bad. Here he almost has his first kiss. That's cute, but here he is. He's really cute, actually. He aged up to be really handsome. Of course, it's Brandy and Skip's kid. Of course he's gonna be handsome. Brandy's like, I swear, she's like the prettiest pre-made in the entire Pleasantview. I want you guys to look at her real quick, because she is absolutely gorgeous. Like, she is stunning. She's just stunning. I look at her and I'm like, wow, what a woman. What a woman she is. She is gorge. I'm honestly probably gonna have Bo get a job because we need more income in this family, and Brandy's $100 a day job is really not cutting it. I'm gonna show the family tree one more time just so you know we can all understand what's happening in this household. If you don't know Brandy's story, she had a husband named Skip. He died in a mysterious drowning accident, actually in the pool in the backyard that I have deleted. They had Dustin, they had Bo, and then when you start the game, Brandy will be pregnant with Skip's kid, and Catalina and Charlie are those unborn babies. Obviously Dustin had triplets because he's a bad boy, and he was wooing with Angela Pleasant. That is where we are currently with the Baroque family. It's very chaotic. It's very, like, we're struggling right now. Like, if I come out here to go and grab the bills, we won't be able to pay them because they're like $700 because the child support gets added. Yeah, Brandy can't afford that. I get it. Yeah, the bills are $700, aren't they? $646. So we're like $4 million short, but still, they're so expensive because of that child support. Next up, we have the Dreamer family, and honestly, the Dreamer family is a breath of fresh air when you come from Brandy's household, which is like kid after kid after kid that we have to take care of, and then you come over to the Dreamer household where it's Darren and it's Dirk, and it's just like the easiest playthrough. I play on speed 3. I have Darren paint, I have Dirk do his homework, and it's just it's just all around a nice situation. It's a good situation, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So anyway, here we have Dirk and Darren. I don't remember what I was doing with this household. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have not done anything. I haven't even touched this household at all. The house is pretty much the same as it is when you pick up in the game. I bought them a car. Oh no, I didn't have them my car. Actually, Dirk, he has been wanting to do some mechanical stuff. I think mechanical or tinkering or something is his hobby, so I bought him fixer upper car, and he he repaired it. Like, look at this thing. This is amazing. It's a nice car, isn't it? So he did this completely by himself. He fixed the engine, he painted it, just did a really good job. Good job, Dirk. And as far as Darren goes, I've been having him see this woman named Meadow Peterson, who I think is like a randomly generated sim. You'll notice that a lot, is like these randomly generated sims are just like all over the place. But obviously he still has his crush on Cassandra that when you begin the game, it's already set up. I think when Cassandra eventually realizes Dawn is cheating on her, I'm going to have her break up and get with Darren, but that'll be in a while because, you know, I want her to have a couple more babies before she gets with Darren. So that is what I'm currently doing. Dirk has no romantic prospects. Oh, I think Dirk is gay. I reset my town and I think, yeah, Dirk has a crush on this guy named Jay. That's unexpected. Just I haven't realized this now. Okay, so Dirk is gay. Dirk is gay in my game. I don't know why, but I'm kind of digging it. I kind of like, I mean, we have no like pre-mains that are gay, so Dirk is like the first. So let's just check his sexuality here really quickly. So we'll go to Dirk and he's gay. Wow. Okay, so nice to know that when I randomly re-rolled everyone's sexuality, Dirk actually got affected by it. Okay, cool. Congrats, Dirk. I don't know what to say to him. I guess he also has a boyfriend too, or like a crush or something, because this Jay guy he's with, and I think how this happened, by the way, why I don't know about this is because if you're playing another household and you have an ACR thingy on the lot, an ACR spawner, the Sims can autonomously do romantic stuff with each other. Like, you don't have to be controlling that family actively. So what might have happened is, like, say I was playing like Angela's household, or like, you know, maybe Brandy's household. Dirk could have been on the same lot and, you know, sort of flirting with Jay, and they'd like have their first kiss or something. So that's why I didn't realize it, or I must have been not paying attention or something. I don't know. I play movies and stuff as I play this game, so I could have just missed it. Oh, and also the stereo back here, on their first date, Darren and this Meadow girl went on a date and they had a really good date. And you guys don't know, in Sims 2 they'll just drop off presents at your house if the date goes good. And yeah, Meadow dropped off a whole ass stereo, so that is why we have that here now. She gave us a free stereo. It was really nice, actually. That is pretty much the Dreamer household. Not much going on here. Kind of a boring household, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So this next household is one of my favorites in all of Pleasantview. I just had so much fun playing the last rotation I did with them, and that is the one, the only, if I can find it, hello, the Pleasant household right here. So we have Mary Sue, we have Daniel, we have Angela, and we have Lilith, and then we have Angela's 3 triplet children who just aged up. And oh boy, so you might think that raising triplets was really difficult. It was actually really easy because I have 4 Sims that are able to take care of said children, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, Angela really slacked. She pretty much left it to Mary Sue and Daniel to take care of them. Like, if you look at their relationships, I'm sure that they have a higher relationship with those kids than Angela herself has. So yeah, Mary Sue has 100 with Delilah, she has 100 with, or 79 with Daxton, and she has a 54 with Dean. And then if I go over here to Angela, like, she only has an 82, a 72, and a 52. So she really did not raise her children at all. She also wants to go to college, which is shocking. Oh, okay. Hi, Kaylin. Thank you for stealing my newspaper, you asshole. Yeah, run off with it. Angela does want to go to college, so I'll probably send her off too. I don't know. Honestly, like, her parents already raised those kids enough. I'm sure they wouldn't mind a couple more years as she's at university. It's just sad to me that she like literally did not take care of them at all and just left it to her parents. So what I actually did is I carved out Daniel's little workout area and I just sold his workout machine. Actually, I put it outside and I sold the TV that's currently right here in just vanilla Sims 2. And I added bunk beds for the boys and a little pink bed for the girl, Delilah, and that is it. That is all I did in this household. Now, Daniel was caught cheating, by the way, by Mary Sue. That's like one of the scripted events in The Sims 2. Daniel's always supposed to be caught by Mary Sue with Kaylin Langrak, the maid. You guys just saw, just ran away with my paper. That did happen, but he smooth talked his way into weaseling his way back into her heart. So they are still together. Obviously, he's still cheating around. He's been with Dina, he's been with Kaylin, he's been with Nina a little bit. So he's been around the block, but because he was raising his grandchildren, he actually didn't really cheat that much. He was a pretty good boy. He was a good boy when his grandchildren were toddlers, because obviously he was home all the time. Like, he did not have the time to, what is that? Why is it like pixelated? What the fuck is that? Do you guys see? Why is it literally pixelated? I'm so confused. moves. Wait, before you put that in there, I need to take a little look at that real quick. That is so bizarre. You guys see that? Why is that pixelated? That might be a fucked up texture or something. That is so strange. So Mary Sue has just been working her way back up in politics. In the same scripted event that Daniel is supposed to get caught with their maid Kaylin Langerak, Mary Sue is also supposed to come home early and catch them. That is why she gets home early in the first place, and she got demoted to level 1, so she's just been working her way back up the political ladder, and she's been doing pretty good at it. And honestly, I think her and Daniel are gonna stay together. I don't think they'll ever get divorced unless she catches him cheating twice, and I don't think that'll happen, honestly, because he's very sneaky about it now after being caught that first time. Now, as far as Angela and Lilith go, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Obviously Lilith doesn't want to go to uni, so I might just have her stay home and get a job or something, but Angela wants to go, so maybe she can go. She's gonna like take no responsibility for her children and just go off to uni, I guess. Have her parents raise them, I suppose. And that is pretty much the Pleasant household. Let me show the family tree once again. Oh, I just fucked up the relationship between Herb and Angela. I didn't mean to do that. I just dragged it on accident because I bull prop on. Fuck. So here's the family tree. Obviously we have Mary Sue's parents, Herb and Coral. We'll get into them in our last family that we'll go through. We have Daniel, Mary Sue, we have Lilith and Angela, and then we have Angela's 3 triplets, which is crazy that she had 3 triplets as a teen, like triplets as a teenager. And by the way, Dustin has not met his children once. He hasn't come over here once to take care of them. Wow, that is a big muffin. What the hell? But yeah, he has claimed no responsibility for these poor children. They have literally been raised by their grandparents, Mary Sue and Daniel. But you know what? I guess that's just the thing of being in the broke family. You just don't get a dad. Daniel is like really close to being level 10 as well. He's a coach currently, so he's quite high up there, and he's trying to hug romantically Mary Sue. That's cute. I like seeing them both in love. So the second to last family is the Burb family. The Burb family are a family that you have to place down. They're down here in the bin, and why you place them down actually is, well, why I place them down is because they have connections to the Sims that are already in the town. So if I have a family down here in the bin that does need to be placed, and they have like, say like one of them is a brother of so-and-so, someone in the town, but I will go ahead and place them. And that is the case of Jen, John, and Lucy. Jen is actually the brother of Daniel Pleasant, who we just played. I'm not gonna lie to you, not much has happened in this household as well. Lucy aged up to a teenager and has been kissing boys like you wouldn't believe. Lucy is actually a family sim, so she likes, you know, the familial unit. She likes to be in a relationship. She also wants to go to college, so she will also be in the rotation, the college rotation when we get there. Now, because they are a bin family, they don't have any skills really. They don't have any job. Jen is currently level 5 as an executive, and I did give her a college degree just because I think she would have gone to college. And I also gave John a college degree as well, and he is currently a cop. I don't know why, but cop is like so fitting for him. I can't explain it. It just is. Now, John does want to have a child, and in my gameplay rules, if one sim wants to have a child, I will actively have them try for a baby. I just think that they don't have enough money. Well, they didn't have enough money. Look at the bottom of their household. They do not have enough money still. Like, they are broke. They are broke. So I haven't gone ahead and had them like actively try. I'm just waiting for them to have a little bit more money, or maybe when Lucy moves out. Maybe when Lucy moves out, I might have them go ahead and try for a baby, because they'll have an extra room, so they will have space. But at the current moment, they do not have space at all. So this is Lucy's room. It's very girly. It's very pink. I love giving Jen, your daughter's on the toilet in here. Girl, they must have a very open relationship for her to allow her to do this. Oh my god, get out. Why did she just, and no one even cared. Like, Lucy did not even care that her mom just walked in on her taking a shit. Very interesting. She's literally thinking about getting engaged. Girl, you gotta relax, slow down. She's thinking about hating her mom, very teenager sort of thing. But currently she has had her first kiss with Randy London. This is one of the another things that is like great about ACR is like, I'll have Sims chat a little bit, and then the game will decide, hey, I want these 2 Sims to have their first kiss. And that is exactly what happened with Randy London. I was literally freaking out. I was freaking out so bad. And he, by the way, is a townie in Pleasantview, but I think everyone has him in their game already. Like, he's just like a pre-made that's already in the game. She's chatting with her mom as their dad's like fast asleep in the bed. That's cute. There's the bottom floor, very empty, as you can tell. They still are very broke. They've been struggling. I'm trying to have them buy a car just so I can have like everyone in Pleasantview have a car. I do put in driveways in everyone's house just because I feel like everyone would have like a driveway or something like that. But Lucy's gonna be heading off to college very soon, so that'll be fun. I usually pair her and Alexander up. In fact, she has a want to be friends with Alexander, but if I remember, she only had 1 bolt with him. them. In my game, I like Sims to at least have 2 bolts or above to start a romantic relationship. So that is my criteria basically. And obviously Alexander and her only have 1 bolt. Hey, but my game ACR wanted Randy London and Lucy together, so whatever, that's fine. Obviously she has her little flower over here that Randy gave her on her doorstep when they had their little date. Very cute. He says, "Dear Lucy, romance bloom between us as this single flower shows, and as I think of you, my sweet, my longing for you grows, Randy." I thought that was cute, even though he looks absolutely tragic. But you know what? If Lucy likes him, then I like him too. So to look at the family tree, here you guys are. If I could click on it. Hello. So John's parents are Brad and Tiffany, and obviously I didn't play with these Sims. I only played with John and Jennifer, so don't think that I have played them. This is just how the Sims 2 is. Everyone has like parents, and they have parents, and they have parents. It's great. I love Sims 2. There's lots of like family world building, I guess. And Jen's parents are Jeff and Diane Pleasant, and obviously you may know the last name Pleasant because she's the sister of Daniel. That's why I placed them in the town, because she already has like a connection to Daniel in town. So the last family you guys may know, they are the Oldies. They are usually everyone's like last family that they play, and they're old people, like they're grandparents, they are elders, so there really is not much to do with them. They're basically like at the end of their lives, but I have tried to go ahead and make them at least remotely interesting, to do something interesting or do something new that I really haven't done with them before. I moved them into this house right here. This is already built in Pleasantview, but it's empty, so I had to go ahead and furnish it myself. I don't mind. I like what I did with the place. I think that this room, you know, it may be very empty, but I like the colors, and I totally think that Coral, who is the mother here, the grandmother, I think that she would have carefully picked out this comforter to match the walls, and I just think it's really cute. And they have like a little office space over here. A lot of people actually go ahead and have them adopt a child so that Bo Broke, you know, Bo, who we showed in the Broke household a little while ago, so that he has someone when he ages up to be paired off with. But I don't want to play them like that. Like Bo can be with whoever he wants. I'm not gonna create a sim or make the game create a sim out of thin air through the adoption, so I just had them work on their careers a little bit. So currently Coral is a nanny, which I think works really well for her because she obviously already has kids of her own, and eventually I will have them retire and everything like that. But for now they're gonna keep on working. And then I kind of envisioned that Burb would have a college degree, and so I made him a educator, like he's an elementary school teacher. So I just think that works well for him. I don't know, I imagine him as like a math teacher. He just gives me math teacher vibes. I can't explain it, he just does. And obviously there is some wall over here that is uncovered. I didn't have enough money to put wallpaper on it. We only have 10 simoleons in this household, so I couldn't cover it right now. But when he goes to work today, because he makes a lot of money actually per day, 642 per day, that's pretty good. I will put some wall covering over there, don't you worry guys. And Coral's over here, she's decided to take up some painting, so that's her hobby, I guess. But her one true hobby, like the one that she really loves, is film and literature, and I've tried to have her kind of do that through writing, so I'm gonna have her continue to do that probably. And the reason, by the way, why you place Herb and Coral once again is because they do have relations to other people in town. This is Mary Sue's mom and father. They adopted Mary Sue, I believe, in like Sims lore and like Pleasantview history. I think they adopted her from Blue Water Village, if I am correct. I could be wrong though. I like to think that like Herb and Coral can never have children, so they adopted Mary Sue. And I actually have had them invite over Lilith and Angela, their grandchildren, and like Mary Sue and Daniel over for dinner, and it was really cute. Like they all gathered at the table, and it was just a really wholesome moment. And then Angela and Lilith started beating each other's asses, so that was really fun. I just love how we're having a nice family dinner, and then, you know, Angela and Lilith are just fighting behind in the kitchen. It's great, just fist fighting. So guys, that is my Pleasantview. That is everything I have currently done in my Pleasantview game. I have not had this much fun playing The Sims in a very, very long time. Now obviously I am a dedicated Sims 3 player. I play lots and lots of Sims 3, but this really opened my eyes to like a new way of playing. I didn't play it growing up. I played The Sims 2 on PlayStation 2, and that is like a scripted kind of like story game. It's not like your traditional sense of like Sims, but this version of The Sims 2, like on PC and with mods and everything and in custom content, I adore this game. I've had so much fun playing this game. But obviously I have renovated my own lots. So this is Pleasant Sims's church here. So we have the first Pleasantview church. I have this Sunnyside Mall. We have a 330 Main Street, which has been renovated, and a 290 Main Street. And then obviously I have the university installed. Also have a downtown placed, and I think I have Blue Water Village as well also placed. So that is where I'm currently. I hope to do these updates regularly as much as I can. I just think that that Pleasantview is so messy, so amazing, and I want to continue to play it and show you guys the steps that I have made in my Pleasantview game. I always am posting screenshots on Twitter if you guys would like to go and follow me there. If not, I will catch you guys all in my next Sims video, and peace out.